Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the top 4 of YCS Dortmund, and we have YuGiOh on Ishizu tier going up against Joshua Schmidt on Ishizu tier. Also, you can check out Joshua Schmidt's YouTube channel, link down below at the very top of the description. Joshua's going first, going to activate Shaylin, discard Keldo, mill 3, hits Jerusalem, Havness, and Mud. Okay, so has a few graveyard interruptions in this matchup that's very good. Also hits a tier there. It's going to activate the effect. They're going to chain Jerusalem. They're both writing down which tier effects were used. So nothing should be missed. Nothing will be activated twice this game because both players are keeping track of it. As long as they don't both mess up and the judges mess up, which I highly doubt. Summon Merely effect, mill 3. Hits Havness, Midoriya. So they already used Havness. That's not a good hit. And they have 3 Midoriya in graveyard now, so that's already a bit awkward. So once you have that many in graveyard, your opponent's going to use like a shuffle back targeting 2 of them. But activate instant fusion, pay 1,000, go summon. So it's had this the whole time. And it's going to bring out Kikalos, activate Kikalos effect. Alright, so they have one other card in hand. Oh, is that Solik? I'm pretty sure I just saw it. Alright, so Kit maybe grabbing Rhino. They've only used one name so far. Instant fusion's so broken. It just lets you cheat out the fusion. And it lets you get to it so easily. And it's hard to stop, especially in this format where people have like cut Imperm, Valor, Moonlit. They're going towards more like graveyard hate. Just because tier is just, its popularity is rising and rising and rising. Okay, so they search Scream. Activate Kikalos effect. So tag out in the Havness. And then Kit Scream, so mill 8. You're going to see Planet, Merely, Kelbeck, Shaylin, Orange Light for the 5. Maybe it didn't use Scream. Otherwise it'd be milling 3 more. Maybe it's holding the Scream. Okay. So they're using like, I don't know which graveyard effects they use there. It might be Merely and Shaylin. But they're going to chain Magma targeting. I'm guessing the Shaylin that was activated, and now they're going to put back Shaylin, Merely, and Planet off the Midoriya. That's tough. You're playing in the tier mirror and your opponent opens Magma Mutt and Druis. Just Magma Mutt in the mirror, just opening it is already strong. So you summon it, it's an interruption, and then it's going to search something that's going to be another interruption. That's going to be another body on board. Yeah, so Merely should be the last thing they haven't used. Obviously, would have used Shaylin there over Merely, since getting to Merely is as easy as just making Sprint. And then Sprint and Scream. So mill 3 and go dump. Well, you know, Sprint chain link 2, Scream chain link 1, go dump Merely, and then mill 3. Just trying to hit like maybe a Keldo. We already have one engrave. Could have 2 of that and 2 mud. Jerusalem, Solik. Solik's good. Solik is good. Ooh, the ulti orange light. Oh, it looks like Vince is thinking on that. Okay, they're gonna go Kelbeck, bounce back Shaylin to hand. Okay. So I would think that like guarantee stop Dweller. Alright, now they need to resolve Solik to search. They have Shaylin in hand. Get to search another monster. I wonder what Vince has though, because they have Magmamut, and Magmamut is going to just keep doing a lot. It's going to proceed to keep doing a lot. But do they have more engine? Having the bodies on board already gets you access to engine, so you can make Dark. And Dark take a monster, make Sprint. Sprint go dump. Okay, so the merely makes Rukalos. And then pass turn. Oh, alright. They have Scream face up. I swear I thought I saw Solik in hand. But I guess I was wrong. Maybe it's like an orange light in hand. I don't know. But let's find out what Vince has. Sinking pretty heavy here. Because they summon, they get to mill 3, and milling 3 is very good. Milling 3 can hit so many different things. Alright, so they're looking at their graveyard. Maybe thinking about just using Magmamut right away. I think I see Terraforming. That could grab Planet. Possibly Mystic Mine if they play it. Maybe you're gonna go Battle Phase attack Sprint, but I doubt it. Okay, normal summon Midoriya. What do you do here? If you Scream Mill, Midoriya can interrupt. So then they're gonna overlay for Dweller. Activate the effect, attach Midoriya. Okay, so they're gonna go Scream 1, Dweller 2. Okay. Detaches Midoriya. It's a very good start, I'm not gonna lie. What? There's no way! You just attacked into Sprint under Scream, bro. This just can't be real. How does this keep happening? Read Scream! Oh my, you played in your deck? That's like a huge interaction. You know how many times my opponent's Scream has been up and I've been able to like Dark Crash or have different options because of that? Like, you gotta, oh gosh. That not having Dweller on the opponent's turn could literally cost Vince not just this match, but the opportunity of becoming a YCS champion. That is crazy. But alright, gonna go ahead and Terraform. You know, the past is in the past. Just like Frozen, he's gotta let it go. And we've got a combo. The opponent's still under Dweller, so that's good. But that's insane. We do have Magmamut, we have Planet, so we have plays. We have a lot of plays. So Joshua should still be behind even after that. Why would, like, I guess you're gonna Dweller attack because you wanted to do that they wanted to do a Zeus play. That's why. They wanted to Zeus wipe Rukalos, Scream, and not let him get any of it back. Pretty much just wiping Scream with the Zeus, to be honest. It wasn't even worth going for Zeus, now that I think about it. You keep Dweller on board, the Druid's Worm's gonna send Rukalos anyways. But activate Shaylin effect, discard Rhino, mill Shaylin, mill Scream, and then activating effects. I don't know how many effects they used there. Also mill Sornier. Joshua's graveyard doesn't do anything right now. It's under Dweller, so we can interrupt that too before we pass. Also, when one player has Planet and one player does not, the player with Planet is usually a little bit ahead. Getting constant pops while the other person isn't. Okay, grabbing Solik off screen. And then put back Rhino Shaylin. Okay, so decided to put back Rhino. Let's see if that was a misplay or not. Because they could have put back Shaylin. Shaylin left Rhino in grave, and Kikalis would have been able to tag out in the Rhino. But I guess if Kikalis has nothing else to search here, then all they were ever searching was like a monster. If they play another screen, maybe could have grabbed that. Heartbeats possibly. Okay, Josh is thinking Kit 1, Planet 2, Popru Kalos. Okay. Just like before, it was Shaylin 1, Scream 2, dodging the Rukalos effect. Let's grab Merely. Looking at their grave, maybe thinking about Dark taking something. They also have a rank 6 play. Like, they have rank 6 play set up here. Kit tag out in the Merely. And then Merely Kit. So mill 1, 2, we'll mill 8. So you're gonna see Keldo, Midoriya. Or one Midoriya, Kelback, Merely. Okay. Can get Merely effect here. I don't know how many cards Josh has in hand. That could be a big difference on like what the plays are. Because we're in main phase 2, so it's not like we're trying to go for game. Okay, we're gonna force a mill 5. It's just so good when they're under Dweller. They mill Keldo, Midoriya, Merely, Havness. So then the Merely now resolves, because it's probably Merely 1, Kelbeck 2. Thinking on how to do this. Thinking if they want to maybe Garua here. I guess what's in the graveyard before you think about doing that. Oh yeah, it does have like a Havness engraved. Put back Merely Havness. Okay, so it looks like they're putting back... Okay, so they're gonna make Kaleido. Kaleido out Scream. Weird, they out the whole board. Are they putting back Kit? They are putting back Kit. They ask if they shuffled. And then... So no, the last thing you guys did was a mill 5, so there's no shuffling done here. Bring out Kaleido. Kaleido effect, spin back Scream. Or do they need to resolve? Okay, no, I was gonna say I don't think they need to resolve anything else. Oh, they do. The last name, Havness. Okay, so put back Havness and then put back Magmu. I mean, they can just Dweller them again, so... Yeah, they can just Midoriya, banish, shuffle back a bunch. End on Dweller. End on Beatrice. Put back Keldo. Keldo, leaving the Midoriyas in their grave, and then put back Dweller. Do they have 2 Midoriyas in grave? Oh, wait, they have another Midoriya. I mean, do they have 2 Keldos in grave? And I think they do. So then they're going to banish and interrupt their graveyard one more time, putting back 2 Midoriya. Then maybe putting back 1 card from his graveyard. Okay, looking at their grave again. It could just be those two. Yeah, they're just gonna hit those two. It's not bad. Not bad. Very far ahead. Can make Dweller. I guess you've used all three names now too. So you go for Elf. You go for Beatrice. I feel like it's just Beatrice. Seems so much stronger. Leave the merely there. So overlay, go for Dweller. Number 2 in the same turn. Yeah, Josh kind of has to sit there and watch this. Has to have some engine in hand. So I know they got Solik Search last turn. Shaylin bounced to hand off Kelbeck. Go Magmu, go Banish. It's gonna banish their merely. Maybe if they had a Haveness in graveyard, you'd go for that instead. Just because they already have one banished, so you could try to banish all 3. Oh, goes for Wallow. Yeah, Wallow's pretty good. Wallow's pretty good. I was not expecting them to play that. Most people just play the Beatrice, but now they just have infinite graveyard interruption. They have Dweller, they have Wallow, they have Midoriya, they have Keldo, they have Druis Worm that they can search during end phase. Off the Magmu. Yep, so go grab Druis Worm. And then pass turn. Draw 1. They even beat Mystic Mine here with Planet. They're going to use Dweller effect during the draw phase. Feel like, just going ahead and scooping there. So, hopping into the next game now. We're going to get to see... Ooh, let's get a little bit too far ahead there. Not too far, though. Thankfully, it was just terraforming in the planet. But we're going to get to see Josh go first this time. Let's see. Will Josh fight his way back from an 0-1 deficit and try to make it into the finals? Trying to become a YCS champion again. Last time at Utrecht, he won. Now he's in top 4, very close to another champion. Well, becoming a champion again, I guess I should say, not becoming a champion. But plan to go search. Can't tell what they grabbed. Maybe Vince so doesn't have multiple boosted monsters and a Kelbeck this time. Discard Keldo, mill Haveness, merely Haveness. Okay. Okay. Can go... Ooh, I don't know how you want to do this. Yeah, honestly, truly, really depends on what else they have. They're going to activate merely and Haveness. Let's it go through. Hit him with the thumbs up very quickly. It's going to interrupt the 3rd fusion now. Put back, make Kit. Put back, make Arua. And then new chain link. We're going to go Kalos effect to go search. Well, I'm thinking on that one. Okay, chain Haveness. What do we hit though? Oh, mills nothing off of that. There's so many cards to hit. Even just something to force their Keldo would have been like something. That's crazy. And then I think they just searched Scream off Kit. Okay, then activate Scream. Normal summon out Rhino. And then Rhino 1, or was it Scream 1, Rhino 2? So go dump and then mill 3. Dump Shaylin. See, what's the mill 3? Shaylin, Midoriya, Solik. Nice. Very nice. Solik effect to try to go search. They're going to change Soranir to hit the last name. Yep. I mean, it's going to happen, right? If they had any Bisted monster, it was just always hitting the third name there. You're never going to hit, like, a random name. I was going to summon a Garua using a body on board, too. Like, who cares? They're going to chain Keldo to put back Shaylin, Solik, and Soranir. You may wonder why this is being done, but it's because we're going to be able to get Planet effect to pop, and Planet can actually pop the Scream. Yeah, they need to still search for Solik. Okay, I'm guessing they searched by them, sign of them shuffling. Maybe they don't Planet pop Scream. Really thinking about it. Okay, yeah, it goes ahead, pops it. Effect to go search the trap. It's always a little bit hard to predict their play, especially like when you can't see their hand. But it's fine. We can try to get a peek to the hand too. Just hold down a little bit lower, Vince. Also didn't see what trap they searched. Probably Solik, maybe Crime. Havness really missed though. That's unfortunate. 21 minutes and that's it. Just 21 minutes left. This game very well could end in time. This turn's taking a while. And then Vince's turn to try to counteract this turn is probably also going to take a decent amount of time. Kit effect, target itself, tag out in the Shaylin. Kit effect, mill 5. Midoriya, nice. Keldo, nice. Kelbeck, okay. Hitting Magma and Talents are both bad hits. One you can take with Dark. I guess and then Wallow can take Talents, but Wallow can also take Magma, but it's probably like Dark take Magma to make Wallow, and then Wallow and the Talents. Banishes their own Magma for Magma. Magma effects, trying to end on maybe Beatrice or Wallow if they play it. Then overlay Shaylin and Rhino. Make Dweller. Overlay Garua and Magma to make Beatrice. Okay, set Crime. I wonder... I think they only play one Scream. Yeah, I think they only play one Scream, because otherwise they would have went Beatrice, dump Scream to grab the trap, and leave... Or maybe wants to have both Beatrice sends. I was gonna say, otherwise you could just Beatrice, dump Scream, grab the trap, leave the one Scream on the board. They're going to use Dweller effect, and then Beatrice effect, attaching Garua. So that means the Dweller went through, new chain link, Beatrice. Garua's going to give him a draw. Rhino Heart's going to give him a lot. Yeah, they're going to cut before they draw one. Okay, so draw one, then discard for Rhino. We do know that they have Sornier in hand. So I kind of need Rhino double fuse to get one of the fusions through. Miri and Rhino, chain Sornier. Kind of makes me think that they have another Bisted monster too for the next one. Yeah, I go down Havness effect. Okay, that one goes through. Didn't draw a Bisted for turn, or maybe a Bell. Put back Havness. Put back Kalos. Okay, we're gonna see Vince admit defeat there. Yeah, either could have tried to stay in that game like as long as possible if there was an actual grind there, but there probably wasn't just because the opponent had so much. So just admits defeat knowing that he's gonna lose that game. He was gonna lose that game rather quickly, actually. So you want to go ahead and admit defeat there. It's always good to save time, right? Because now we're going on to the next game, and we'll see how much time we have left. Can't really see it right here. There's 15 minutes left, so Vince has a little bit of time to build his board, but he needs to do it somewhat rather quick, so that way Josh doesn't have time to go to battle phase, but Vince may have also sided time cards. Havness is going to mill Keldo and Midoriya, so has 2 graveyard interruptions off of that. That's already pretty solid. Doesn't hit tiers, but you know, we'll take what we can get. We'll take what we can get. It's not an L. Alright, they're going to dump Havness. And then new chain link, Havness effect. Right? Or I can't tell what's happening here, to be honest. Is Havness being used or what? No effect? Oh. What's going on? Midoriya, discard. Summon. What? That can bring out the Gravekeeper's Trap from deck. Feel like Josh doesn't actually need to read this. He just wants to chain to the hand effect to put both of those back, maybe to stop the mill 5 from happening. I just don't know why you wouldn't use Havness. Because like a mill 5, like if you activate Havness, they're going to chain a graveyard interruption to it most likely to prevent it. And that's free. But I guess maybe they just have like, I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out what they have. Alright, has 2 cards in hand now. Already used their normal summon. Activate talents. Oh, it's drawing 2. Magma Mutt? I don't know what the other card is. But I think I saw Magma Mutt. That's already a big card. Maybe not big enough, though. I mean, it's good, but doesn't really seem like we have engine currently. It's going to be a little while till we can get it, too, with their Midoriya in play. Go for Dweller. Go for Redoer, because you have a tier card in hand. Trying to think about the decision. This very long decision. He just really doesn't want to mess up. Maybe Babushka in defense and pray. Okay, think about Redoer pretty hard there. Okay, it makes Redoer. And then activate Redoer effect. So detach Rhino, tag out. Rhino effect. Chain Midoriya. Midoriya, target Midoriya, Rhino, and Talons. Putting it all back. Put back Talons, just gives them like a smaller chance of milling good cards because Talons isn't a good mill. End phase Redoer come back, pass play. Standby phase Redoer effect. Hitting a Kelbeck. Okay, so hits a monster. At least doesn't hit a tier. If they hit a tier, then you'd have to like detach the tier to tag out. Activate Shaylin. Discard Rhino. Summon Mill 3. Mills Midoriya. And then we can get Rhino effect there if we want. You know, assuming that we have a tier in hand, yeah, points at it. Discards Rhino, summon Rhino. Activate the Rhino effect now. They're gonna chain Havness. So summon Mill 3. Mills Talents, Midoriya. See, putting back Talents, crazy. That's probably the Talents too, because it's right next to a Midoriya. But at least they mill Midoriya, or Midoriya. So that can be an interruption to a tier name. I was pretty sure I saw a Magma Mutt in their hand too, so that can be an interruption to another tier name, which we know that they already have access to, because they can go battle phase, beat over Havness, and then Dark Sprint, or even you don't have to go battle phase. 3 monsters can just get you there, depending on how this all goes down. Havness effect, chain Kelbeck, target Rhino, response, no, chain Midoriya. Midoriya, target, what, Rhino, Havness, Midoriya. Yeah, this is pretty obvious. And they're gonna chain Orange Light! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, chain Druis Worm. Joshua Schmidt with the Orange Light there. What an animal. Okay. I guess the Rhino didn't get bounced. Wait, why would you bounce Shaylin over Rhino? Rhino gets banished. Wouldn't you rather have it get banished than bounce back to hand? Battle phase, beat over Havness, beat over Kelbeck. She summon an attack for some reason. Summons Havness in defense, but then summons Kelbeck in attack. Yes, I was about to say, Kelbeck literally has 18 defense. Like, they couldn't have beat over it there with either of those monsters. So that was a misplay. Make Dark effect, take Havness, go into Sprint effect to go dump. Now let's find out, did I really see Magma Mutt, or was it just that Druis Worm? Effect. Oh, I don't think they have any more cards in hand. Wow. Alright, we'll put back Miri, Havness. Bring out Kikalos effect. That's gonna go search for something. So crazy, that Orange Light for the Midoriya. So so skilled, so talented. I wish I could just, I don't know. Like, Orange Light's just so good to draw. It's so good to draw. Especially with, like, an Ishizu. Like, no doubt. Mill 5, Milkeldo, Rhino, Kelbeck, Planet. Okay. Doesn't really hit too much there. They're trying to think. Yeah, the Midoriya was used last on Vince's turn. Both of the shufflers were used on Vincent's turn, and Joshua's banished. So now they're gonna go Midoriya, put back Midoriya, Havnus. Is that it? There's a 1 card from their graveyard too. Okay, puts back the Dark Charmer. And then those two go back. Oh my gosh, just passes turn. Also, wasn't a Rhino... Is a Rhino banished right now? Did they ever banish that Rhino? Not sure. But they're going to Solic, negate Druid's Worm. Not targeting Redoer because Redoer could tag out. Rhino bring itself out by discarding Shaylin and then Shaylin and Rhino effect. Bring out Rukalos. Then they get to go dump. I don't know what they dump, but it's gonna be another name to fuse. Yeah, dump Havnus. Havnus effect. Put back itself. Put back Rhino. Oh, I don't think a Rhino was ever banished last turn then, if they're just putting that back like that. Or was ever banished. Unless they just have unless they have one banished. I know that they have 3 shufflers. And I think a Havnus banished. But now Rhino's gonna get banished. They're gonna put back, bring out Kaleido effect, out the Druid's Worm. They do have Sprint in attack position with only 3 minutes and 25 seconds left. Redoer can attack over that for damage currently. Standby phase, Redoer. Hits Shaylin. Okay. The thing is, I don't think Vince has enough time to do plays. To be honest, probably just doesn't have enough time to do anything. Like, what can you do here? Oh, look at that map. Unfortunate. You can say main phase 2. Make Zeus. Use the Zeus effect. Oh, it's not your Kelbeck. You're stealing. Effects are gonna activate. Not doing it on purpose, but still accidentally stealing his card. They're gonna get Kaleido and Rukalos effect. Rukalos will bring itself out. Kaleido will dump Scream to bring itself out. Solic's gonna search. And then Scream on a new chain link. I'm guessing they don't have a target. Or if they did, they just grabbed it and it was off camera. Oh my gosh, the top deck was Talons. And it draws Planet. I think he has enough time. Oh my gosh, and he has Merely. Merely, Mill 3, Scream, Kelda. Wait, didn't they have Planet? Or am I wrong? Effect to go search. Go search Solic. Activate Keldo effect. I don't know why he's playing so fast. He just randomly started playing at. Like, look at his pace. Holy. I mean, fair enough. Hey, you want to play fast? Play fast. I'm not going to tell you not to, but the pace really picked up. Well, there's like 1:05 left. We still have time to combo. Yeah, activate planet, which I'm not quite sure why that was not done prior. But we can still do a lot. We're gonna grab Haveness. We can link into Dark. I think we have a Shuffler in Grave. So we can actually use a Shuffler to put back Merely and then get Planet to pop Rukalos. Now right here, wouldn't surprise me if Josh was like telling his opponent, like every time he looks at his graveyard, you like go faster. Yeah, see. But Vince does not have to play this fast. If you are going to time, you don't have to play this fast. Like, don't let your opponent rush you into start making misplays. They're gonna Merely chain Haveness. Haveness mills nothing. Merely's negated. Rukalos does not send. They're gonna set one. You're supposed to use a shuffle back before you misplayed. Unless if you already did somehow. Pass his turn! I think he's trying to say main phase. I think he's going to argue that he's in main phase. Even though that they want to be in draw phase. You're definitely in draw phase, bro. Like, there's no argue about it. There's so many plays that can happen in this draw phase. You can't argue it. You can't argue it. You can't. Solik, Haveness, Planet, Keldo, Mudoria, Kikalos, Dump a name, Effect, Dragos Tapalia. 8 things can be done on Vince's side during this draw phase. All I'm saying is like, bro, like, and nobody can say that the other guy is slow playing. That guy played so fast at the end there. Holy, like, why? Like, you know, don't slow play, but like, you know, if the game's down to that and there's a minute left and you have a bunch of plays, why are you gonna pass with like 4 seconds left? That's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna have to skip ahead for the judge call. Holy. Keep skipping ahead. Wow. What? People are saying Vincent slow played? Nah, bro, you can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say that. Okay. So it looks like we're back. Oh, everyone in chat. Okay, so I guess the commentator said that Joshua lost in time and that his opponent won. Okay, so unfortunate. He's not going to be back-to-back YCS champ, but still, you know, got top 4, did very well. It's just, I mean, there's nothing you could do at the end there, you know. I mean, to be honest, like, that was definitely the opponent's game. But I would also call judge just to see if I can get to main phase, because maybe you have like a burn card or something. But it did not work there. I don't think we're gonna get to go back to the table or anything. I mean, I guess, yeah, that's it. So that will be it for top 4. A little bit of a wild finish. But with all that being said, again, you can check out Joshua Schmidt's YouTube channel. Link down below at the very top of the description. Make sure you go ahead and check him out. And the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.